that may be an appraisal issue, please ask us about it. We will get in touch with an appraiser and at least get an opinion beforehand to see if it's something that's going to slow up the deal. If you notice that renovations have been done to the house, please ask if they have a CO for all of those projects, because that can slow the closing down, later when title is being looked at. And finally, with condos, when you send over the purchase agreement, send over the management company as well so that we can get in touch with them immediately. So those are just a few things that you can do to help us, and it's truly appreciated.
Awesome. Awesome.
Awesome. Thanks,
Karen. All right, so we're going to keep this moving here, but while we get the screen back up, we're going to welcome some new agents, and we want to let you know we're going to be giving away a ton of prizes today. But at the end of the call, if you're still on the call and you have your full name you got to change your name to your full name. You'll be eligible to win a really, really big prize, which we'll announce at the end of the call. All right. So you have to still be here at the end of the call, and we need your full name, as your name. We can't have like iPhone 7 or just a first
sales
name.
Rallies or anything.
Exactly. We need to know who is who. All right. So make sure
and your screen on.
All right. Turn your
please.
screen on so we know that you're actually here and you're not just putting this on and then walking away. All
Actually,
right.
we have two big prizes at the end, Dan. So make sure you're ready for those.
2 big prizes. All right. So a lot of new agents. Carlos, Steve, and I have been real busy. So why don't you guys kick it off with your first round of 2? You guys had so many people. You got 2 slides. So why don't you guys kick off? Welcome our new Market Center 612 family members.
Sure. I guess I'm going first, Carlos, or you?
First.
You're already on the video.
All right, here we go. We have Hunter, Alexander, Emmeline, Arias, Gill, Narlene, Jessica Audette, Hester Ballard. I'm going to probably butcher a name or 2 here. I'm sorry about that. I learned how to read yesterday. Eugene Bannister, Kenneth Basson, Ted Bonin, Terrence Brummer, Angela Carmona, Donald Charles, Renee Berger McMichael, Spencer Churchill, Seth Cohen, Mariana Dinahan. Andrew De La Rosa, Joe Del Toro, Oscar Enriquez, Mary Gabriel, Christy Gianna Tasio, sorry guys, Shai Gonzalez, Jennifer Hawkins, Michael Handworker, and Mohammed Hakeem. Put your hands together for them, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Good list. Yay. Welcome, everybody.
That's a great list, and I got, of course, in true Ridgefield fashion, I got the police
sirens. Of course you do.
Sirens going by the office, right? But we've got a bunch of new agents up here in Ridgefield as well at Market Center 471, and I am very, very happy to welcome Eric Coate, Jolene Schroang, Lisa Lee, David Lee, Melanie and Raphael Jefferson, Lynn Klein, Trish Shantz, welcoming both of them back to the Market Center. Joy Brazelton, Justin Wilson, Rudy Marciano making the change, moving up the line from Stamford to Ridgefield. Happy to have him here. Kirsten Langreger, Phil Lombardo, welcoming him back to the Market Center. Zupar Usanova, Kim Picarillo, Diane Siebert, Sydney Nazario, Ashery Griffin, Christine Agard, Rachel Rodriguez also rejoining the Market Center. Love this. Chelsea Stinson and David Karras.
All right.
All right.
God, I can't wait to meet all those people, Dan. I don't know them all.
Isn't that
That's great?
Kind of the way it is? It's like in the COVID area.
Yeah, I know. It's nuts.
All these people are joining, right?
That's great. Awesome. So more folks here in Stamford. We have Megan Hook, Daniel Ishak, Spencer Jacobson, Naveen John, Laura Krasnicki, Kristen Kruder, David Lagares, Jose Lopez, Raquel Marion Virgo, Marilyn Marrero, Jonas Madrano coming back to the Market Center, Jose Montilla, Connie Hollyfield Boyd, Rosemarie Morello, Joe Nardone, Bruna Naspolini, John Rios coming our way from White Plains, KW, Benjamin Russell, Ralph Russo, Catalina Schmidt, Kevin Smythe, Robbie Voza, Lydia Wainstock coming back to the Market Center, David White, and Lily Williams. That's our list, guys.
Woo! It's a lot of new faces. It's a lot of new faces.
Great stuff, yes.
Love it. All right, so let's give away our first round. What are you giving away this round, Steve?
You know what I got? Oh boy, I got the ever coveted license plate cover thing, border thing. So you look pretty cool on your car when you've got Keller Williams around your license plate. So who do we got that's going to get this?
The winner is Cecilia Valentino.
Cecilia.
Yeah.
All right, Cecilia,
All right.
you get this. This is going to look great on your car.
All right, and over here we've got these cell phone business card holders. They stick right on the back of your cell phone or your cell phone case. You have the choice of red or black, up to you. All right, Rick, who do we have in Ridgefield?
Ryan Kundrat.
All right, Ryan.
All right, Ryan.
You're in the office too. You can just come and grab this right after the sales rally's over. Love it.
Cool.
All right. So we had a bunch of cappers since our last sales rally. So we want to, what's going on? Somebody's moving real quick through all of our slides here.
Sorry.
Let's Carlos. Carlos has got that hot finger. All right, so we've got some cappers to congratulate. I'll kick it off with Ridgefield first. Bill Picarillo has capped again. Tama Murphy has capped for the first time. Congratulations, Tama. I hope you enjoying that 100%. Marvin Benenson, Rachel Hallis, Dee Brayton, and another first-time capper, Mr. Andy Sachs. Oh, yeah. Look at that, Carlos. Love it. Love it. All right. Who do you guys have over in Stanford? You guys had a bunch recently. Those emails have been blowing up.
Yes, yeah, we got a good list. So I'll go first. Carlos, let's share this list. We have Jeannie Kassendorf. So this is since the last sales rally, guys. Jeannie Kassendorf in June. Adam Wagner, Christopher Grass, Noel Corelli, Emiliano Navarro, Kimberly Tapscott, Mike Carrero, Federico Martinez, Fiona Porter, capping officially for the first time. So Fiona, make sure you come and see me and get your cap, your capper cap. Real cool thing. Awesome. Aaron Rumkalawan, Christine Olenek. Christine, come get your cap. It's going to look really great on you for sure. And Charlie Vinci. All right. Carlos, who else?
We have the ever classy Mrs. Wakefield, Randy Musiker, Steve Scaramacchia, Dan, I've never heard of him. Dan Leider? I don't know who that is. Linda Dunsmore, Max Ernie. Max, when are we getting right on the Ferrari? Jody Boxer, Caroline Richner, Max Dober, Jessica Buckley, and congratulations to the newlywed, Amy Thomas.
Yes, woohoo! Love that list. So guys, everyone come and get your cap for the first time capping, and everybody else stop by my office or Carlos's office and get your champagne.
All right. Love it.
Steve, I don't know if we mentioned it, Effie as well. Effie Cohen, one of our newest agents on board with us.
Oh, Effie, we forgot Effie wasn't on our list. She joined after we made the list, I guess.
We saved her best
Effie,
for last.
Effie Cohen, welcome to KW Stanford, Effie.
Thank
Love
you
it.
so much.
Cool.
Sorry, Effie.
You guys are just adding so many. I mean, you've been added since you came on board, even since the list.
Every 5 minutes, Dan. Every 5 minutes.
I love it. All right. Where is Tammy Kranich? Let's get a mortgage minute from Loan Depot.
Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Congratulations to your first-time cappers. Woohoo! I'm so happy to have been part of some of that capping with you. So it's been a really fun journey. And I got to tell you, this has really been such an awesome partnership with you guys. I was really worried that COVID was going to slow down the momentum. And if nothing else, I've made new friends and new friendships, and it's been awesome. So thank you so much to the leadership of Keller Williams. It's been such an honor to be part of this group. So I want to talk about fun things today. Many of you have seen or experienced my single property websites. They're so fun and so easy to make. I gotta say, Dan Leiden, he might not even realize it, but he had like 184 views on his single property website that I did for him on his house in Wilton. And then newly added to those single property websites, I now do virtual open house sheets. So I create your virtual open house sheet. I send it to you. You can print it for your open houses just like we do now. But now I add a little bit of flair to it so that you can actually text them a link and they can go back and watch it. I tested this on Trombas with one of their properties. We had like 134 views of this virtual finance sheet. So just getting that off the ground, just getting that going. So that's really exciting. If you want to be part of that, please let me know. I always have room for more agents who want to get the word out. And then coming up, I have just started working with this other technology company that brands all of my stuff together. And think of it like this. It is like casting out a net into the world and pulling in the buyers. You can put in your open house leads, and then people will go and try to look and see prices of houses in certain areas. And then you guys, as the agents, get alerted to when they're doing that. So it's all about providing this good service. So that's coming soon. I'm still working out the kinks on that. Some of my agents will be test subjects on that. So once we kind of work out the kinks, I'll be so excited to share that with you guys as well. So if you are wanting to, if social media is your jam and you really want to start pushing your social media, this stuff that I'm doing complements Command. It doesn't replace, it complements. So I'm happy to do all that for you. So single property websites, virtual finance sheets, and coming soon, a way to track our leads through this new software program that I'm using. So again, thank you guys so much. I'm excited to be here. That's it. Thank you.
Great stuff, Tammy, as always.
Thank you, Tammy. All right, we have some more giveaways. Another round of giveaways. What do you got, Steve?
All right, cool. I got this. Again, ever coveted. Everybody wants it. You're knocking my door down to get it. You got your little wine bag. Go on a picnic, whatever. You're going to use it as a gift. Give your clients a nice bottle of wine with a Keller Williams wine bag. So who is our winner?
Carolyn Opplinger.
Carolyn. Oh, Carolyn, I know you want this. Stop by and see me and pick it up. Awesome. What do you got,
Love it,
Dan?
love it. All right. We are going to be giving away one of these little cell phone thingies. It's like a little pop thing that you put on the back so you can hold it with your fingers. Who do we got in Ridgefield?
Carla Morera, come on down.
All right,
All
Carla,
right.
congratulations.
Cool. Awesome. We got more stuff to give away, guys. Don't go anywhere.
And make sure
All
I'm
right.
still seeing a few people that have not changed their names.
Yeah, maybe they joined late. So
for the big prize at the end, all right?
yeah, everybody put your first and last name on your beautiful face. We want to see your face too. All right, what do we got next?
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time
All right.
for our script off.
All right. So we're taking a page out of the Mega Camp playbook here. Seem to be a real popular. So we've got 4 agents who are going to be going head to head in a script challenge here. All right. So do we have Mr. Len Schwartz and Alan Chambers on the call?
All right. These guys, where are they?
Unmute yourselves.
Present.
We got Len. We
Len.
got Alan. Where's Alan? Do we have Alan?
Maybe he's on mute.
Alan, you got to unmute yourself, buddy. Where you at? Uh-oh. Do we not have Alan?
Uh-oh. Len scared him away.
Uh-oh, Len. It must have been the sunglasses. You must have seen the sunglasses coming.
Yeah, that's all right. Pick another lucky candidate.
All right. Well, let's do this then. All right. Who wants to challenge Len in a seller objection script off?
So it's going to be a seller objection, guys. Promise it won't be grueling.
Don't let the eyes scare you.
No, don't be intimidated by Mr. Schwartz.
Don't look into the
I
eyes.
have a question.
Sure. Silva.
Okay, so my concern is that I don't want to put my house on the market
No,
because it's gonna.
Silva, we're not looking for an objection. Sorry, but I appreciate that.
No, I'm asking him. I'm the seller. I'm asking him a question.
Yeah, I know. We already have one. We already have an objection. We're looking for a volunteer to go back head to head with Len on the objection that we're going to present. So who wants to do that with Len?
Wants to be a listing agent.
Don't make me do it.
No, we can't do it.
Come on.
Somebody's out there. Come
Silva
on.
do it. Silva do it.
Silva. All right. So Silva, I guess, inadvertently volunteered.
Silva,
All
you
right,
ready?
so,
All right. So Silva, you ready?
Okay.
all right. Here,
All right,
I love it.
I'm going to give the objection here. Okay.
Wait. Let's do heads or tails. All right, go ahead. Do the objection. Go ahead.
I'm going to give the objection. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Real Estate Agent. I like your presentation, but I think I'm going to wait until the spring to list.
Okay, got it? So don't answer yet. So heads or tails. Len, heads or tails? Who's going first?
Heads.
Silva goes first.
All right. We don't know
Guys,
what.
listen, you have 1 minute.
Okay, I appreciate your concern, Mr. Seller. However, after after November 7th, and also after all the situation that is going on, we don't know, with all honesty, what is going to happen in the springtime. You're going to also have lots of competition, and also out of my 15-year experience, the most closings that I have are happening actually December, January, when we have the most serious buyers on the market, and they're qualified and ready to buy.
Ooh, love it.
Silva, 30 seconds. Nice.
Yeah,
Okay, Mr. Schwartz, you ready?
Thank you very much for the presentation, but I think I'm going to wait until the spring to list.
You got to unmute yourself, buddy.
Unmute yourself, Len.
There we go. What she said.
And
That's no good?
Then
Can't use that?
No, what else?
Okay, well, Mr. Sellerstein, it's I appreciate your concern, but what I want to remind you is that whereas normally the spring season would be a very big buying season, COVID changed all of that. So we never really had a spring season this year, and now so many buyers are out looking today to close before the end of the year or early next year that it is truly a seller's market. So I don't want you to miss out on the seller's market now for the possibility of waiting and selling in the spring when we don't know what's going to happen. There's no way of knowing whether the spring season next year is going to be as strong as the fall season this year. We have COVID unknown.
60 seconds, or 60
Oh,
seconds.
that's it? That's it? Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Schwartz.
Yep.
Awesome. All right, guys. So we have to vote now, Dan.
All right. So Rick is going to throw up a poll. Everybody gets to vote on who they think the winner is. All right. All right, Rick, whenever you're ready, who do you?
Okay, so because technology is what it is, for reasons I cannot explain, Zoom is not allowing me to open the polling system. So what we are going to do is ask you to put one name, either Len or Silva, in the chat box, and we will tally that to get you a winner. Go ahead, take to the chat box.
Oh, geez.
Grammarly can help.
All right. Well, we'll let that go for a minute or two. You guys put your names in there.
All right, put them in there. And while everybody is responding to that, why don't we go to our next challengers, and then we'll go through the chat and tally them up. Okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Silva and Len. Hang on. We'll let you know who the winner is.
All right.
All right.
So our next challengers, we have two of our productivity coaching clients, Angela Arroyo and Marissa Gilberti. And your objection is this. Listen, I love both of your presentations, but I do have to buy my next place once I sell. And with the way the market is right now, I'm a little nervous about putting my house on the market until I know which house I'm going to be buying. So I'd rather wait a little longer until I find my next house.
Got that, guys?
So let's go. Do you want to do your coin flip, Steve, and see who goes first?
Yeah, do we have Marissa ready? Marissa, unmute yourself.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. And we got Angela.
I'm here.
All right.
All right, let's get Marissa up there. Okay. All right, guys. So Marissa, heads or tails?
Heads.
All right, Marissa goes first.
Oh, okay.
All
All right.
right.
So the objection was
I
that
am
they're
looking to
concerned
sell my
about
house.
selling.
I am looking to sell my house, but I need to buy first, and I'm nervous about listing my house until I have my next house under contract.
Sure, I can absolutely appreciate that. And let me ask you, do you have to sell your property in order to purchase your next one?
Yeah, I'm gonna need the equity in the home.
Okay, that's fair enough. When were you thinking would be a better time to purchase or sell your home?
Well, I'd like to do both as soon as possible.
Okay, cool. Well, what I do know is that right now, sellers are getting the most money for their homes. And in the years that I've been doing this and the 100 of agents that I work with, none of them have ever had a homeless client. I do have a few options for you when we do sell your home quickly, would be to rent a home for you for the short term, or probably the even better option is, because it's so competitive right now, as the seller, you have the opportunity to tell your buyer, hey, I need more time, and the sale's contingent on me finding another home. So you get the luxury of finding a buyer now and getting the most for your home, and then also staying in it until you find your next one. Does that sound like an option to you?
Love it. Awesome, Marissa.
Great job.
You have
Awesome.
5 seconds left.
No,
Let's list now.
All right. All right, Angela. Listen, I loved your presentation, but I need to buy. I'm nervous about the way the market is right now, and I want to be able to find my next home before I list my current home. So I'm not ready to list right now.
Oh, that's fine. But I understand where you feel right now. But if you don't list your house right now, you might lose a lot of buyers right there. The market is really, really hot. So you can always, we have the contingency, like it's just available for anybody that is afraid to sell before buying. So that will protect you. And also you can have, we can talk to the buyers and see if you don't find your house until you sell yours, you can pay rent to the buyers that are buying your house. So you still stay in place until you can find a house. But we can put all of that in contract and see what happens.
Love it.
Okay.
Love it. All right. So
Okay, good
everybody.
stuff. So we have to do another vote, guys. I don't think it's working yet, the poll. So everybody put the name in there, Marissa or Angela. And then we'll tally that up as soon as we can. And we'll take the winner from each round and have one more finale.
All righty, so while we're tallying votes on the second challenge, I'm excited to announce that from the first challenge, now remember there are no losers here, only 2 winners, and somebody who gets to move on to the final. And so from our first challenge between Silva and Len, it was nearly a tie, and Len Schwartz squeaks it out at the very last moment with 2 more votes. So we love that. Thank you so much, Len. Thank you for Silva for jumping in at the last minute and filling that gap. Len, you will be moving on to the finale.
Love it. All right. So what did Len win for winning his first round?
Oh, wow. Carlos, hold up a t-shirt. Carlos, let's see these t-shirts. You guys get to pick a t-shirt.
Here we go. All right, you get to pick one of 2 t-shirts. The Never Settle. I got the t-shirt that was the protocol. This was the real t-shirt that they wanted to put out. Never settle, never give up, or for the love of real estate.
Ooh, I love that transition, Carlos. That was smooth.
Okay, then. Awesome.
All right, Len. All right. It looks like from the comments that Marissa is our second round winner.
Congrats.
Congratulations, Marissa. So you are also going to get to choose a t-shirt.
Wow.
All right.
Congrats, seriously, Silva and Angela, thank you guys. You guys are rock stars. Thank you for participating.
Yeah,
Thank you so
it takes
much.
a lot of courage. It takes a lot of courage, and we're grateful.
All right, so we're going to crown our champion now with one more objection, except we're going to switch to the buy side for our final
Yeah,
round.
what are
Okay.
the stakes? What's on the line if we win?
All right, so what you got now is you can get another t-shirt of another choosing. A nice crisp $50. Ooh, yes, it's true. All right,
All right.
Are you guys ready?
Steve, what do you got for him?
All right, so here we go. Here is the final objection. This is from the buy side. So the buyer says, we don't want to get involved with multiple offers and wind up paying too much. How can we get this house? There you go. So I'm going to say, we'll go back to Mr. Len Schwartz. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Heads it is. Marissa goes first. Haha, Marissa.
Len's trying to distract me with those glasses. Wow, I can really appreciate that because I'll tell you, it's really been difficult out there right now. There's a few different options that we could do to combat this. My first suggestion would be to look at homes that are priced well below the price that you actually hope to purchase at. The good thing is there's no way you're gonna overpay for a home because we do have an appraisal contingency that we'll use. So the bank will not allow you to purchase that home if it's overpriced. And my second suggestion would be to be less concerned about price and to look instead at our contingencies and our offers. What are some other things that we can negotiate on besides price that could help us win the bid? Do those sound like some options to you?
All right, Marissa. Very
Well
good
done.
job.
Well done, Marissa. Len, you got some tough competition here, buddy.
Yes, sir.
I get it.
Let's go.
I'm very impressed.
Yeah, he's shaking behind those
Good job.
glasses. Let's
Yeah,
go,
he's
Mr.
wearing those
Schwartz.
glasses because he doesn't want everybody to see how scared he is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Schwartz, you're on.
Okay. Well, I know it's very frustrating, and I know we've missed out on a couple of opportunities. However, I certainly wouldn't give up now because I know that the right house is out there for you, and we will try anything possible to get that house, to get you that house. One of the things I like to do is use what we call a love letter, but now we use a love video. And so we're going to record you and your family to a little video that we will present to the sellers, and we'll see if that helps. We will also look at the terms. So if there's an opportunity to do this without a mortgage contingency, we might look at that. Anything or an inspection contingency, anything we can do to make our offer seem more appealing to the seller and the seller's agent. That's what I'd like to continue trying to do with you. And also, you just keep in mind that
And we're done with time.
Okay.
Thank you, Len Schwartz.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Great job, guys, both of you. Really, really. I mean, this is a tight competition. Carlos and I will tally and see who the winner is, and we'll get back to you all in a minute. We're going to move on with what we have in store, but we'll get right back to you.
Well done, everybody. Well done. That was great. You guys enjoy
You
that?
have to
Was
ask
that
everybody to
helpful?
vote.
Oh, yeah, please, everybody vote. So, of course, everyone needs to do that.
Go outside to the
everybody
polls
needs to do that.
in the chat.
In the
Vote
chat.
for your champion.
Love it. All right.
Okay, moving on. Oh, we got
We
more.
have more winners. All right, so everybody gets a chance to win, not just our participants in the script challenge. So what are you giving away this time, Steve?
All right. I don't know what goes on in Ridgefield these days, Dan, but I'll tell you what, down here in Stanford, everybody wants this keychain. See this keychain? It is really a hot item. So that's what we've got. And who is our winner, Rick?
Lily Williams.
Lily Williams. Awesome new agent. You're going to look so dazzling with this on your keychain. Love it.
Well, you guys up down in Stanford aren't the only ones who like their vino. So we're also giving away a little wine tote up here in Ridgefield. Who do we got who's taking home the wine tote?
We've got Chelsea Stinton.
All right, new agent in the office. Love it. Thanks for joining us, Chelsea, and welcome to Keller Williams.
Awesome.
So,
All right.
got a couple more seconds before we close out the polls.
Okay, everybody get your vote in.
And in the meantime, we may go on to our next section with our awesome and lovely broker, Rick Scott. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Scott.
Hey guys, so again, with the fun of technology, we're going to keep you focused on the screen and not on me. I want to just run through a couple of things with you to make sure that you understand exactly where you stand in terms of the marketplace. So check out your screen. For those of you who don't know, if you can't see exactly what you want to see on the screen, you can click on the screen with the mouse and move the screen around on your own screen so you can see it a little bit better if you're struggling. So a couple of quick items. We've got you versus the market. So you versus the market says that in listings taken, you are outperforming the market by a full 1%. Market's down by 0.5%, you're up by 0.5%. So well done on that. Keep charging ahead. We know how difficult it is to find your listings to take, and you're clearly outpacing your competitors by what you're doing. Closed units, you are exactly on par with the market. Both you and the market are up by just over 14%. So great job, well done. Keep up the great work there. Here's where we start to pull away. Listings sold. So you're up 1% in listings taken, but you're up 2.5%, outpacing the market, which is closing things at about up 14.5% year over year. You're up 17.9% year over year. So nearly 2.5% better than your competitors in the marketplace. What that says to me is that you know how to talk to your sellers, you know how to price your properties, and you know how to find the listings that are going to sell and get them on the market. So great job on that. Keep up the good work. You're also, which is a stat your sellers might want to know, you're also up in terms of the average sale price that you're able to bring to the table, up by over 3%, outperforming the market by 3%. Sales price is up 7.7% year over year for the market in general. Your listings, however, are up 10.7% year over year. So again, that's what that says to me is you're getting things on there, you're managing multiple offers well, you're having great conversations with your sellers and attracting a higher sale price for them. 3% on a $500,000 house is pretty significant, by the way. Right? So use these stats when you're having these conversations with your sellers. Days on market, you are producing about 2 weeks faster than the market, which may well explain why you're selling more listings and for higher prices, because what we all know is that when properties sell faster, they sell for more money. So the proof right here is right on your screen. Days on market, you're outpacing by almost 2 weeks. And your list to sale ratio is nearly 0.5% higher, 0.5% higher than the market is attracting. So great job, great numbers, keep up the good work. Know these numbers for when you have your appointments so that you can utilize them to attract more buyers and sellers your way. Just as a quick market note, the show deposit ratio, which means show deposits as a function of all actives, 54% of everything that's on the market right now is under agreement. For those of you who have been around for a while, you know that normal number is anywhere from 12 to 15%. We're at 54%. So if you think the rocket ship ride is over, not quite yet. Carlos, what do we got next? So a couple of quick congratulations for you. Gross commission income. This is you. Gross commission income is your income, right? Your gross commission income year over year through the end of September is up over 25%. 25%. That means most of you have given yourselves a raise. Are you feeling it? Is it exciting? Are you ready to have a session on what to do with all the extra money you're making? Because we'll put that on the calendar, I promise you. So great job on gross commission income. And one of the most important numbers that we share with you during our sales rallies is where we stand on profit share, on the gift that we give back to you to say thank you for being a part of our organization. Thank you for your time and your talent. Thank you for choosing to be in business with us here. Your profit share numbers are up over 21% year over year, which means both market centers will end up having record years in terms of the money that we share back to you. So congratulations on that. We can't wait to tally up those numbers at the very end of the year and get you actual numbers. Here's another cool stat. As of October the 1st, our organization, both market centers combined, has a total now of 500 agents. 500 agents. That's half of 1,000. I also want you to recognize when you compare you, all 500 of you, to larger companies, you run at a rate in terms of production. You do the production of companies double and triple your size. Companies with 1,500, 2,000 agents are writing and closing the business that you're doing at 500 agents. So I can't wait to see, as we add another 500 agents to the organization, exactly where you go in terms of production. Last slide for me, Carlos. All righty, and so just as a quick reminder, we're 3/4 of the way through the year, and we always want you to know exactly where your organization stands. We track our goals versus actuals. We're hoping that you do that as well in your own business, but here's where you stand. Even in a weird, sideways, upside down, bizarro world kind of year, through the first 3 quarters of 4 quarters in the year, closed units, you're at 80% of goal with 3 months to go. Listings taken, 78% of goal. Listings sold, 86% of goal. Contracts written, 90% of goal. Agents added, 74% of goal. GCI, 88% of goal, and profit share at 82% of goal. If you average those metrics out, we are operating at 83% of our stated end of year goals with 3 full months to go. What that says to me, you guys, is that you are outperforming not just the marketplace, you're outperforming yourselves. We expect that we're going to end this year with all the work and success that you are having, with these numbers being 100% plus in every category. So thank you so much for everything you do. We appreciate you. We appreciate your hard work, and congratulations on what you're creating for yourselves and for each other.
Awesome. Great stuff.
Love
Great
those
numbers, guys.
Love those numbers. You're killing
Guys
it.
are amazing. Really, really great stuff. Keep it up. So, Dan, we got more stuff
More
to give.
prizes.
Yeah.
Awesome
Awesome.
prizes.
I'll tell you what, I got a great stationery set. I got note cards, KW blank note cards, and envelopes. Oh, you do
So
too.
do I.
All right, awesome. All right, cool. All right,
Yeah.
so in Stanford, Rick, who's our winner?
Caroline Ernie.
Caroline. I bet you
All
meant nice.
right. And how about Ridgefield getting the white note cards?
Sydney Nazario.
All right, Sydney. Awesome. All right.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Got
Woo!
more prizes coming, guys, so pay attention.
Got
Don't
more
leave.
prizes coming. More
Don't
prizes
go
coming.
anywhere.
All right.
Carlos.
So
Next slide.
many of you know that a few months back, Gary kind of came up with, he asked us all to put together a new task force for equity and equality. And we would like, and then recently at Mega Camp, our international ALC made a new addition to our belief system, adding equity opportunities for all. So we would like to ask Jen Henry, who is one of our regional representatives on the Equity and Equality Task Force, to just give us kind of a quick update as to where we stand.
And Kimberly Tapscott, too.
Kimberly Tapscott.
Can you
Well-
both unmute yourselves?
Partner in crime. I am unmuted. I am unmuted, but I am having some internet challenge.
Seems to be going around today. All right, there's Kimberly.
Here I am. So we're on the regional task force, and so we have broken it up to 4 areas, and we'll be reaching out to individuals. First, we're going to be trying to track that was weird. So we're going to identify opportunities within the region for leadership. We're going to track the number of African Americans in leadership, and then we're going to get the word out. So there's several of our market centers don't have team leaders. They're leadership opportunities. We really feel that need to get the opportunities out, what's required, and the steps to get there. So Michael Brand, our regional director, is working on increasing the membership of our regional Facebook page. And I was waiting to get that link so I can post it in here. I may have to send that out in a separate email if it's okay, Steve, for the team if people wanted to join that. And so we're starting to get posts of opportunities within the different market centers within the region so that we can share those with everyone so that they can be out there in case you're interested. It's a work in progress, and we have our next regional meeting on Wednesday of next week.
Great. Thanks, Kimberly. Jen, what was something going on about a company-wide event regarding this, right?
Right. So sorry, I got frozen and then kicked out of Zoom. So I didn't get to hear all of what Kimberly said. I don't know what sort of internet gremlin is in my system today, but at any rate, so Kimberly is on the Minorities in Leadership Positions task subcommittee, and there are 3 other subcommittees. Kimberly, did you already mention that? You did. Okay. So I am on the Diversity Training and Education Committee. I know you guys are surprised about that. And so we are working on putting together major regional events, one of which is coming up soon, and local events as well, training around implicit biases and cultural competencies as required through, your role as a real estate agent and how this all affects you. And we have a panel that's going to be coming up shortly. It was actually supposed to be today, and it's been postponed. I do not have the date. But I do know that we have been talking to some really unbelievable people to present to all of us as guests, and we'll give you plenty of notice on when that's going to be. It'll be, a Zoom format, what have you. And then I heard Kimberly mention that, we're looking for other people that would like to volunteer for any of these committees so that we can continue this mission in our market centers.
Great. Thank you both. Thank you both very, very much. Keep us posted with all that. We definitely want to know and how we could all be involved in any way we can. I'm always proud of this company. It's truly an honor to work at this company. They stepped up to the plate very quickly on this, and they've got some great stuff going on. Thank you both. What do we have next? Carlos. Why don't we announce our winner? How about that? Let's do that real quick. So our script off winner. Ready? Drum roll, please. Carlos, I know normally you have a drum roll. Yeah, drum roll, drum roll. Okay, our crowned winner is Marissa Gilberti. You get crowned the script off winner. Woohoo! Here's your beautiful.
Right.
Come see me, put on your crown, and we'll take a picture. Congratulations, Marissa.
Len, that could have been your crown right there. Steve, show it again.
Yeah. Right, Len, maybe next time, man, it'll go really nicely with your glasses. So thank you all for participating. You're amazing. So Marissa, come and see me and we'll give you your $50.
Very cool. Thank you. Thank you.
Cool. Thanks.
Everybody else who wishes they could have participated, just remember we'll be doing this again at our next sales rally. So Marissa, you're going to have to be on that one too in order to defend your title. All right. Love it. Love it. All right, so we're going to take another page out of the KW playbook, and we're going to do a quick breakout session. We wanted to break everybody out into groups in order to kind of mastermind around a few topics. So the topics that we're going to be talking about. So what we're going to do is everybody will just kind of be randomly split up into 8 groups, and you're each going to have a topic to discuss. The first topic that we're going to be talking about are seller challenges, which is how can we list more properties? How can we find more listings? Listing inventory is really tight right now. So how can we find more listings? We're going to have 2 groups addressing buyer challenges, meaning how can we deal with multiple offers, deal with the tight inventory, and get more of our buyers into contract and sold. All right, we're going to have 2 additional groups talking about wealth building and growing your passive income. And then fourth, and certainly not least, is our tools and tech groups. So 2 groups talking about the tools and technology that they're using to be more effective and efficient in their businesses. All right.
So you guys, if you look in your chat box, you'll see the guides on what rooms are what. So we're going to randomly break you up into these groups. And then when you're in your group, first of all, let me say, you're going to have 8 minutes. 8 minutes to do this, okay? So you've got to get pretty productive pretty quickly. The first thing you want to do is assign a facilitator. Who's going to be the moderator? And that person is the person who's been the longest at KW, okay? Got that? And then you're going to assign a scribe, a secretary. Someone's going to take notes so you can name your top ahas. That's going to be whoever has their birthday the closest to today. It would be me if I was in your group, but I'm not going to be in your group. So find that person. All right? That's how that's going to go down.
Love it.
All right. So when you see your room, click on the room, you go to your room and talk away, and then we'll come back in 8 minutes and hear what you guys discussed.
So just in case, rooms 1 and 2, you'll see the room number when you get your the flash on the screen. Rooms 1 and 2, how to list more property. Rooms 3 and 4, how to close your buyers. Rooms 5 and 6, how to grow your passive income. And rooms 7 and 8, what tools are you using to be more efficient and effective?
Everybody cross your fingers. Hope this works.
All right, just click the button to join your breakout room.
Wait, look at the numbers going down.
I know a lot of people are going to be tempted to say this, but I think I had the best breakout group.
No way.
Can I say that was just great? I love
Good.
that we were able to do that.
Awesome.
Glad it
that's
worked.
really nice.
I had the group. Sorry, it was
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah,
But I
it
don't
agree
care what you
with
say,
Carlos.
No, it was definitely the team leader group in group one because they had both Steve
Yeah,
and
that's
I
right.
and Jen Henry. I mean, it was the rock star. We had a rock star group.
Yeah, I don't
Awesome
think
group.
so.
All right, let's go through some ahas. Let's kick it off. So Steve, because his birthday is tomorrow, was our group one note taker. So Steve, why don't you throw out some ahas and then we'll go right through the groups 1 through 4. One
Yeah.
big aha from each group.
Guys, one big aha is all we need, because you know what we're going to do? Look, in the next week or two, we're going to do actual classes around all of these topics. So if we don't cover all the ahas, great ahas that you're going to have today, we'll get to it when we have a class in the next week or two. So we were finding more listings, and I'm going to throw out one that Jennifer Henry shared with us. It's very, very cool. If you go on Zillow, you can look up pre-foreclosures in your market you want to look in. Pre-foreclosure, a list of folks that have missed mortgage payments, and that there's an opportunity to call these folks. Obviously, like Jen said, don't tell them you found them on Zillow as a pre-foreclosure, but just strike up the conversation about the market of the moment and that there's opportunity out there, and that if they're thinking of selling, that you'd like to have the opportunity to meet with them. So I thought that was a great idea.
Awesome. All right, group 2. Who's your spokesperson? Your note taker.
Amy. That's me. We had a great session in session 2, and lots of great suggestions on how to list more properties. Calling around to tell homeowners about how hot the market is and sort of getting specific with one particular regional area. A lot of people are participating in social media and generating conversations with their clients using posts and reaching out specifically to people who are liking those individual posts. Lots of referrals from past clients, including clients who have recently come here from New York or some of the other neighboring areas that are now referring all of their friends, who are then following them into Connecticut. Lots of expireds calling on expireds, because really at this point with this market, there shouldn't really be expireds unless there's some sort of a pricing issue. Sphere of
Cool. Hey,
influence.
Amy, save all those wonderful pearls for our group that we're going to do in the next week or two. But thank you for sharing those so far.
You're welcome.
Who's our next group?
Group 3.
Okay, Dan, you're going to have to turn your volume way down when Mary Pat turns her mic on.
Oh, poor Mary Pat. Actually, I was the scribe for group 3. And I have to say, everything went kind of fast. I think we were all a little bit confused as to what we were actually supposed to be doing. And we think it was how to close your buyers. And so what someone was saying is that, buyers sometimes get a price in their head that they don't seem to want to budge from. And they're not actually realizing that, to offer extra, 10,000 extra, 20,000 extra, what that actually equates to in dollars per month over 30 years is actually usually less than what they're actually thinking it is. And so just reminding them, what that could equate to in monthly dollars, and asking the question, are you willing to lose a property for an extra $35 a month or an extra $40 a month? And that's kind of what we talked about.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Christy. We appreciate that. And you got it. You nailed it. You hit it right on the head. Exactly where you were supposed to go. So group number 4, who's speaking on behalf of group number 4?
What was the topic? Was that me more efficient?
No, that's either group 7 or 8. Group number 4 was the second buyer group.
I'll speak. How to close more buyers. Okay?
Yes, go ahead, Lisa.
Okay. First of all, powerful buyer's presentation is really a key. to closing the buyer, and also setting them up so they know exactly what's going to happen through the entire process. They need to trust you, and you need to know everything that they're thinking and expecting or dreading. And one other thing that Emiliano said was, what is the market demand? Make sure they understand the market, and so they have realistic expectations. So that's why. Oh, one other thing. Don't waste time with non-buyers. Thank you, Tammy. Don't waste your time.
Yeah, there's a pearl. Move forward. Find someone who's looking to buy. Excellent. Thank you so much, Lisa. We appreciate that.
Group 5?
Is group 5 profit share?
Yes.
Yes.
And that's me, Nicole. Hi.
Hi.
Jody was our host speaker, and we talked about profit share, and we talked about how easy it is. And Herman says it was easy, and Randy spoke as well, that she had found or gotten her lead through Facebook, I guess a Facebook friend. So that's what we talked about.
Excellent. So Facebook friends for new opportunities for new agents. Great idea. Group 6. Thank you, Nicole.
Group 6, that would be me. So we also talked about the passive income, and we came up with one of the biggest ahas out of our discussion was following up with our prospective downliners after our team leader has made contact with them. Send them a little handwritten note about a week later, and then a couple of weeks after that, 2 to 3 weeks after that, make a phone call to them. So that was our biggest aha out of our discussion, besides thank you notes to them after closing transaction.
Excellent. Thank you.
All right, group 7.
Okay, I think that would be us. We had Len as our fearless leader, and what we talked about was to continue the process of what we learned over COVID with the technology of the Zoom meetings and video presentations, Facebook Lives, just to keep, you can be more efficient doing that kind of stuff if you don't have to go to someone's house or, whatever we've learned on that. A lot of the video that we're doing for open houses, 3D, Ricoh camera 3Ds like Matterport, those kind of things. Follow up with video, and what's one other thing here? Oh, and don't forget events. You can, live events like a shredding event. You can do virtual events, but don't forget your. Anything
Excellent.
else?
Thank you so much, Dawn. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Dawn. Group 8, last but not least.
All right, group 8, we were going to be talking about what tools are you using to be more efficient and effective. And one of the things that we determined was absolutely vital is adding neighborhood nurturers to your contacts. Ryan was able to do so, and he's under contract with somebody right now. So it's absolutely vital. Set it and forget it, baby.
Woohoo! Command neighborhood nurturers. Thank you for sharing that, Adonis. We appreciate it. Last but not least, group 8.
No, that was group 8. Right, Adonis, you were group 8?
Yep.
Yes, we were group 8.
We're good.
All right. Hope you guys all enjoyed that. We've got, like Steve said, we're going to be doing a couple classes on all of those subjects where people can kind of come together and share some of those ideas. So keep an eye out on the training calendar for that over the next week or so. Steve, I think we got one more round of winners and prizes.
Of course you do. Prizes everywhere. So you all have them, but you don't have a brand new KW mask. Not smelly, not dirty. How great is that? So who's our winner, Rick?
Emiliano Navarro.
Emiliano, it's yours.
All right. And up here in Ridgefield, we are giving away this awesome KW water bottle.
Wow.
Who do we got, Rick?
Jen Barboza.
Jen Barboza. All right. So for all of our winners, please stop by the Market Center and you can grab them at the front desk. See Maria or Robert, and they'll have your prizes for you.
Cool.
All right. Now, about a month ago, we had Mega Camp, and we had a bunch of updates that have been rolling out since then for KW Command. If you have not been keeping in touch with Command, I guarantee it's like a whole new system for you. There's so many updates. And to share some of those updates, we have the wonderful, the amazing Debbie Orr.
And so, Debbie, before you start, Debbie, I just want to let everybody know that Debbie's going to get through these couple of slides to give you the amazing updates from Command, and then we're done and we're right into our big prize poll. So you don't want to cut out now. Take it away, Deb.
So I'm going to be very brief. If you use a printed buyer or listing presentation, you really want to explore the ones that are in Command. They are different, they are sexy, and they are really, really cool. So that's all I'm going to say about those. Scroll down to whoever's scrolling for us. Go down to opportunities, please, because in opportunities, you've got great new designs, all kinds of cool stuff in there. And in opportunities, we have one of the new things, which is client updates. When you have your transaction steps entered into opportunities to track your transactions from beginning to end, you can keep your clients informed of what you've been doing for them directly through Command and Opportunities. It is awesome. And we're going to, I have to plug Command Users Group. We do very practical training on which button to push and how to make these things work. So join us at 11 o'clock on Thursdays, and we will specifically be having a strong training on this opportunity and setting up your transactions in Command.
Love it.
Good stuff.
Love those updates. So we're going to have a bunch more for all of you as well. If you check out Command Users Group. And then at some point next week, we're also going to have kind of a tech rally to talk about all of the new things we have coming that have come up in Command. So, Steve, you're muted, buddy.
Two big winners. It's that time.
All right. So what are we giving away?
Well, if everyone's still on, right, you're here, you've got your video on, you have your first and last name showing, you may be one of these two winners. We're giving away, if you thought Mega Camp was amazing, guys, you have no idea what Family Reunion is going to be like, right, Dan? I mean, How many people, what's it going to be, 100,000 people going to Family Reunion? It's going to be crazy.
I mean, we had 40,000 at Mega Camp, and that's normally like about half the size of Family Reunion.
Right,
so.
right. So it's going to be amazing. It's going to be in February, and we're giving away 2 registrations to Family Reunion. So I think we have, who's the first one, Rick?
Our first winner, John Nigro.
John Nigro, dude. All right.
Woo! Thank you.
Love it.
Very exciting.
First class ticket to Family Reunion, John. You're going to be there, front row.
Oh, I appreciate it. Sounds great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Love it.
All right, Rick, who else? Who's number 2?
Well, she's not necessarily number 2. However, the second winner, Jacqueline Naudet.
Jacqueline. Oh, Jacqueline, you lucky duck. You're going to have so much fun.
Yay.
Yay. Awesome. Congrats, guys.
Thank you.
All right. So, Dan, that's a wrap, man.
That's a wrap. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. I hope you got some interesting and useful information. I hope you enjoyed this. We're going to be doing it again next quarter. We'll see you back here for our next sales rally in January. But keep an eye out on our online training calendar. We have a bunch of classes coming up that are going to kind of be going through all of this stuff. And then we will we'll see you all soon.
Yeah,
all
thanks,
right.
guys.
Thanks
for being here.
everybody.
Have a good day.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.